EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the venerable Superdome in downtown New Orleans. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the Dallas Cowboys. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Saints team as they interplay. They've been flawless these last couple months, winners of 9 in a row. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Dallas Cowboys and Dak Prescott set to go on offense for the first time. And with Dak at the controls, his 6th season under center now as the Cowboys.
That got hurt last night in Monday Night's Football game.
It was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that's
exactly
what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3-to-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver.
Good job, whoever you are.
Closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey,
is that the school dude from school, Bummer school?
And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for
do it to it. Almost had the interception.
Catch it. Now 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And now another one thrown incomplete. The veteran in his first year with the Cowboys, Brian Anger, on to punt. Back deep, Golden Tate. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
Damn, Tate.
It'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their rookie signal caller, drafted in the 4th round from Notre Dame. It's Ian Book. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. In a word, I would say productive, finding the end zone 3 different times.
Is it possible that you're really underselling it? 3 touchdowns, just going to call him productive?
I mean, what do you want?
This guy had a nose for the end zone.
He was good.
Had a snootful, didn't he? How about that? Big-time game.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now a handoff. Here's Williams.
Damn, I cut too far out.
And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. They'll hand it off now. Williams. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Book's throw taken in here by Fuller. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Why y'all keep saying 1,500, bro? He been past 1,500.
All the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
No, wait, I'll stick to it. See if this works.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Chase Claypool with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year.
He had 998 coming into the game.
Well, these guys have won
Shout out to
3
Dex
straight
right there
ball
with the
games, and
block.
another good start to this one, out to the 6-0 lead. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
All right, it's a chance to try. See if this works against this defense.
He'll drop to throw.
Nope.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. Third
So
and long
I got to
coming
look
up.
for.
Back near your own goal line, I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle.
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
See, this is going to make it too short of a route. So I would definitely have to look for square. I'm thinking maybe I should move Eifert out, but too late now.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he gets it to the
Go on, Cole.
It's all said and done.
Come on.
Well,
3 more catches like that.
They didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
Ah.
The Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the
They got him that
sack.
time.
Micah Parsons. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Tripping.
To try again after the sack. Book. Looking
I
middle, and
forgot.
it's
Rain fart.
incomplete.
Rain fart.
So,
Rain fart.
CD, you talk about this football team, some of the whispers and reports, the social media posts, they hint at a locker room that's splintered, badly splintered. There was talk earlier, some guys might walk
Y'all
away
still
entirely.
running this damn
but that
storyline,
hasn't
huh?
happened, however, at least to this point.
No, and sometimes some of that talk is just that, talk. I mean, guys often say, that's it, I'm out of here, and then they realize, I'm not ready to retire yet. What am I going to do now? And their
Launch is deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. A big-time play there for New Orleans. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. And that is
Should've waited.
incomplete. He
Should've
couldn't
waited.
hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
What I'm also doing wrong is I'm not I didn't start off with Claypool in this inside receiver spot to throw out the defense.
They'll look to throw again. It's incomplete.
That was pass interference.
Took a shot, couldn't connect.
He cut off Cole Kmet, bro.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
You just okay. I didn't change anything.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Now Book.
To the end zone.
I forgot what I did. My passing
One thing
route.
that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
To throw again on second down. Book. To the left side here for Eifert. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
Yeah.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back to throw again.
I forgot to change his route.
Caught along the sidelines. Probably shouldn't have been caught. He's going to lose yardage
I
there.
forgot to change his route.
It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
I'm tripping, man. I forgot to change his route.
He'll look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Tyler Eifert, his first touchdown on the year. And the
Got the
Saints
OG.
go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
Who knew Tyler Eifert could dance?
There was a lot of zip.
I forgot to
on
change
that
his route.
pass, and
Back
baseball
to the
might have
short.
called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the
I was
diamond
tripping.
into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw it.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
And listen, these Thursday night games, they're tough on the body. You just played on Sunday, 72 hours later. Hey, it's
No, we
game
didn't.
day
We just
again,
played on
but
Thanksgiving,
I have
which
to
was on
think
a
a
Thursday.
Thursday night game in September much more preferable than a Thursday nighter in December, no?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. You mentioned how tough it is on the body. How about the mind? You're already tired, fatigued, right? Trying to battle for playoff spots.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, the Saints were able to hold on to it, so they will indeed keep possession.
Try to do too much.
We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
Not enough time to change the other routes.
Now on 2nd and 16. Brooke. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's going to be incomplete.
His route out supposed to be
Good
changing.
effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. The Saints on third down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. They're going to look to throw.
Good pick on your own teammate.
But the man is Kmet, the tight end.
And they finally take him down, but not before he reaches the 43.
About time the computer did that.
Play there for New Orleans.
Now that one hurts defensively. They force him.
Shout out to the pocket.
Had the advantage, yet they give up the big play right there.
Yeah, their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3 and out. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw.
That's it.
There's a short throw. It's caught
Trip.
by Kmet.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Damn well I shouldn't be passing this one either. But I'm hard-headed.
From the 40 now on 2nd down.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
To throw here. It's complete to Fuller.
And he is going to have a Saints
Bad job on the safety right there.
able to get the 3rd down conversion.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Got his man. It's Eifert. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And it's caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Cole Kmet hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Saints add on to their lead.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
That 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talent.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Book now to throw on 1st down. Open man completes it to Claypool.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Should I see if they ain't gonna bump and run? Never mind. They ain't gonna bump
So
and run.
quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Just get Claypool some catches right here.
throw now on the final play. Claypool with another catch. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. So it's halftime here in New Orleans with the Saints out in front. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks. Back for the second half of Thursday Night Football in just a moment. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
A leap, and he's got it. He got it. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. A big-time play there for New Orleans. One of the good things
keep
about
playing that
throwing
bump and
in
run,
his
bro.
direction, he usually has the size advantage on those two-man catches.
And what I like about his game is that he carries himself at his full height. He understands it's an advantage and uses it at every opportunity.
A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Book now. And the catch good. It's Eifert. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
To throw again on second down. Book. And he's got it. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Cole Kmet with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. I mean, he's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the...
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They're continuing to rock and roll, and at intermission, maybe sometimes you fear after such a good first half of a letdown, but that wasn't the case.
And what I remember most about being in those situations is exactly what you're talking about. You almost have that sense of satisfaction. You're like, we're doing really well. I remember one time someone saying, winning's fun, but
he got to come. Why do they have to come back to catch the ball, bro?
That was the message, to keep the intensity up, to keep things going, and that's exactly what we're seeing here from this team.
Yeah, it's helped them extend their lead. Looking to throw again on second down. Book. Quick hitter here. It's complete. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
On first down, Book. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. To throw his book. Short pass, Eifert on the receiving end. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Mess up because changing Fuller's route.
Book. To the left side here for Eifert. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Why did the clock speed up? It's done that several times, playing this in a different series. The clock speeds up for some reason.
And that moves him back 5. So the delay of game penalty moves it back 5. That makes it 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
I'm glad I figured this out now because I'm
tackle's made at the Cowboys' 25-yard line.
Just gotta be creative, man, with your play calling.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday
You know, running out the same
matchup.
set.
We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back to throw now on 1st down.
Oh!
A little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
I had to step up in the pocket.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw.
Nice jumping the route. Nice knowing what was coming right there.
Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
They'll look to throw. And he gets it all the way down inside.
Y'all don't know Notre Dame football. Don't be thinking that the surprise. Kmet can make that catch.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Dexter Williams, his 17th touchdown now on the season.
And the Saints add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Though definitely a good day's work throwing the football. Very good day's work. A 4th touchdown pass as they're really pouring it on.
Yeah, and so much.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. A 1st down throw for Book.
He's going to air one out. contested ball here, and it's
how many yards he got, bro? Like 200 something?
Takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. A big-time play there for New Orleans.
Even with the big lead here in the fourth, it still bombs away, and frankly, it's working. Why should they stop? Go ahead and keep firing away and gaining those yards.
Embarrassing 26 out here.
So now, following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Williams. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short. Now back to throw. To the zone, but it's incomplete.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Look from the gun on 3rd down. And he's got it. Touchdown. Saves.
That time I could actually hit him.
Will Fuller with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year.
Damn, that's only his 13?
Extend this 4th quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11.
With many catches and yards he had, I would have figured he would have had more.
Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? On 1st and 10, Book. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And the Saints are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Might be covered on this one. I have to make a quick read.
He'll look to throw and give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it
looking like Drew Brees out here.
Especially when the defense
but F.
sells
Purdue
out against the
is
run.
about Notre
He
Dame.
finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Don't.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. They'll come out throwing here on first down.
Let it go.
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack.
Micah Parsons.
Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 15.
I should have kept him over here.
Another try after the first down sack. Book. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. The Saints going to call the first
keep playing bump and run,
timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Yep, y'all are.
Looking to throw.
Oh.
And that is incomplete. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us, we're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Pollard to return from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And he's got
that was the defense we called, huh? This game's so damn stupid,
down,
bro.
But able to slip across the 35. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for New Orleans, they continue to keep pace for that first-round bye as they move to 11-1. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week, where they take on the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, this loss cost them in the playoff chase as they fall back to 7-5 on the year. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Washington. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Saints are winners here as we say so long from New Orleans.
11 incompletions, but 573 passing yards and 7 touchdowns. Tyler Eifert had his game. Kmet had his game. Claypool. Fuller. Sorry, Smythe. Hey, well, at least we got 4 sacks.